it was when we got in the second half and we started punishing kind of one thing. We got to switch. I was setting the ball screen, get my man switch on to Bennett, and then float into a one-side ball screen, which every time Bennett hits that pocket pass, Cam does a great job of, reading that, either kicking to me or driving the basket. And so found myself open a lot of times and shot it pretty well.
How much tougher can you be to defend when you're making threes like that?
I feel like it helps. I feel like it helps a lot with just momentum. Kind of gives you a little bit of a boost, and it's like, hey, we're on the offensive end doing great things, and we're going to rely on our defense, winning on the defensive end.
You had a couple of big free throws there late. What were your thoughts going to the line?
Total confidence. I feel like I've been a pretty good shooter from the free throw line in my career, even though I started off pretty slow this year, but nothing but confidence going up to that line.
You had a career high 30 minutes tonight. You kind of been, increasing your usage a little bit in the last few games. What do you think has led to that?
I feel like me becoming just dependable. I feel like I go out there and just play my role and do my job very well. That when they put me on the floor, they know I'm gonna do my job.
It seemed like there was a buzz just about every time you touched the ball on the perimeter. Could you hear that, or are you just?
I mean, not a whole lot, but of course when I get in front of my bench, my teammates are in full support. So.
We talked about this the other day, the media availability. It just kind of seems like you'd have no fear out there for a freshman who was expected to play mid-major ball. Well, what's your do you meditate? Like, where does the calmness come from?
No, I think it's the same answer. I mean, why fear another man? What can he do that I can't? So, as well as confidence comes from putting in the work. So, like I've won in the past, I believe I'm a winner. So, going out there and just knowing I can compete and win is something that I carry with me.
Coach said the coaching staff was pretty honest with you about how they viewed you coming in. Did that put a chip on your shoulder at all?
No, I feel like that's something I really valued though, is a green flag, is them just being honest. They didn't really know what I could totally be when I came in. They knew what I can kind of turn into, but they didn't really know what to expect my freshman year. And so I just felt like that was great.
How much does it help being 6'7"?
It really helps. It really helps. Most people would think I would be more of a 4, but like I said, in high school I was a guard. So having this height and being a guard is like really beneficial in the game nowadays.
When's the last time that you came off the bench in your career, like prior to this?
Oh man, I think probably senior night for my high school team. We had another kid start over me. Yeah.
What's that adjustment just been like? I guess just not starting the game on this court.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like just accepting my role and accepting my job. Obviously, I'm not going to expect to come in here and start right away as a freshman who was not highly recruited, but I believe I can make an impact and help this team, and that's what I've been doing.
How have you seen yourself get better since like the first game of this season?
I feel like I'm shooting a lot better. Starting to see shots fall, coming off ball screens a lot more, I got the ball in my hands a little more. I think every single game I'm just getting more and more comfortable with literally everything as far as defense, with the ball in my hands, shooting. So just getting more comfortable.
Obviously, you shine on the offensive side of the ball tonight, but how do you feel like you did defensively?
It was a tough night for, I feel like, our whole team. They're a very isolation heavy team. They have great guards that can go off the bounce, and so it could have been better. Like, we have things to work on for sure, but we found a way to win. And down the stretch, we had some guys that were like, hey, let me guard this guy. So that's what we're talking about in the huddle, is we're going to rely on our defense, and we're going to find a way to get it done.
How important is it to be able to find ways to win in games like this where the offense doesn't click, the defense feels clunky, and you guys are still able to make it work for this particular game?
I feel like this makes us grow. Obviously, we talked about not slipping up this game, but this is one where we're gonna grit our teeth and work together and just dig it out.
Has there been one of your teammates in particular you feel like you really just like learned a lot from being around?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even give you one. Everybody's been very beneficial. Obviously, Bennett has really helped me when I'm starting to come off ball screens and stuff, working with him in practice. And Cooper Koch, he's helped me. We play a lot of similar positions. So I can't really give you one, but everybody helps me.
Obviously, the first half was kind of a struggle. The whole game was a struggle for you guys overall, but at halftime, I'm just curious, what did Ben McCollum tell you guys?
First half, obviously, like, we didn't really have a flow offensively. We couldn't get the ball moving, couldn't get clicking. We weren't really finding a way. And like I said, he came in halftime and was like, hey, we got to find a way. We're going to find a way to win this game. So, we came out with that mentality that we're going to find a way, and we did.
How do you guys plan to use this 8-day break before your next game?
Yeah, first thing, we're going to rest, absolutely. So we're going to rest, get our feet back, get our legs back a little bit, and then USC's a great team. So it's going to be a week of preparation and getting better. So we're going to get better all week long and then tackle the task that's at hand.
All right, thanks, Tate. Sorry, coach is there.
Thanks, Tate.
Hey.